Surely this man was the Son of God.
And lead me to the cross where your love poured out, and bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down, and rid me of myself, I belong.
Son of God. Hey guys, I know you feel maybe like you're sitting a little low today, more so than the other Let's Talks I did. That's because I'm using my phone because my laptop is not charged, and I left my charger at my friend's house. So I had to sit this one a little low today. Anyway, I'll jump right in. I saw Son of God. It is made by the people that made the History Channel series The Bible. And all the actors that play their certain parts throughout the series are the same. The guy that plays Jesus in this movie. The guy that plays, or the woman that plays Mary Magdalene, and so on and so forth down the line. Anyway, this was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I am a Christian personally, and when I watch movies like this as a Christian, I tend to make it sure it is accurate to the Bible, because I feel like the Bible deserves some respect when you do that. You don't want to take too many liberties with it. You want to make sure that the Bible's accurate, because people expect it to be accurate, because it's the Bible, and it's a very important book to some people, me in particular. So yeah, you want to make sure that you keep Bible stories accurate. I mean, if you change the Hunger Games a little bit, if you change Harry Potter a little bit, if you change Twilight a little bit, I think people will be more accepting of that than if you go and change the Bible around. I mean, because the Bible is based on historic events, and you want to keep that actually historically accurate. If you don't believe in the Bible, you can disagree with me, but do it in the comments, do it nicely, troll-free zone. Let's keep it that way. My personal opinion, this was a very good movie, very well made. Looking at the historical things, the outfits, the weapons they used to flog him, the cats and nine tails, stuff like that, just seeing all those little interesting things in there, it was really cool. Keeping up with the history, there was a scene in the beginning where they just showed a little clip of Moses and what he was doing, him splitting the Red Sea. The visuals on that were real cool. All the miracles that Jesus performed were pretty awesome. The Pharisees, which were like the enemies kind of in the movie, you learn to not like them. And I think that it kept really good to the story, and I love the story. As a Christian, I've read the Bible a bunch of times, so I kind of knew the story as it went on. A lot of it seemed a little chronologically inaccurate. Like, it didn't seem like it was that order. I don't remember if it was or not. It's kind of hard to keep up with all the miracles, being in what order they were in, and when he said certain teachings. But, that doesn't matter to me. Really. What I liked about this movie particularly was they worked into the disciples' characters a lot more. I mean, it mainly focused on Jesus because Jesus was, he was the leader. He's God incarnate, so, he kind of ran the disciples. But they worked into the characters of the disciples, and you kind of relate with them and feel what they're kind of feeling as, Jesus fulfills his plan, and you kind of follow the disciples and kind of get their feel on the situation. You feel Peter's pain when he denies Christ those 3 times. You kind of feel like a jerk because you kind of go with Judas Iscariot to, take your silver and whatnot. It's just a cool story, and, I've always loved it, and watching it on movie was even better than the I prefer movies more than I do reading. I love reading the Bible, but I think seeing it on screen was more of a experience for me. So yeah, it was a good movie. If you get a chance to watch it, I would watch it. I would suggest it to whoever is watching this right now. I highly recommend it. Christian or not, you're gonna find this movie pretty enjoyable, I think. If you liked Passion of the Christ, you'll probably like this too. It does focus a lot on Christ's death, but it also covers his life too. It's not as brutal as Passion of the Christ, so if you didn't like the brutality of Passion of the Christ, there's still enough in this to make it realistic, but not so much that it would gross you out to the point because of all the blood. Which honestly, when I'm grossed out, I think of blood and it makes me feel better. I don't know what that's about. But honestly, if you thought Passion of the Christ was too brutal and you want to lighten it up a little bit, but still keep it somewhat brutal to be realistic, Son of God is the perfect movie to do that. Plus, you get to see not just the last 12 hours of Jesus' life, you get to see from birth to ascension. It doesn't stop at the resurrection. It's actually, Jesus died, 3 days later he rose, 40 days later he ascended into heaven. That's the ascension. So you get all that from his birth all the way to there. And yeah, so it stayed accurate to the Bible, which I loved. Had cool visuals because they show a shot of Moses splitting the Red Sea, and that looks totally cool. So visuals, accuracy, cool storyline, good characters, fun for the whole family. It's an awesome movie. PG-13, bring your kids, and enjoy the movie. We're probably gonna see Captain America soon. Also, there's other Christianity-based movies that are in the theaters right now. Probably gonna see those. I'll get back to you next time I see a movie on Let's Talk About Him. Who do you say I am? You are the Son of God. He said it.